I'm Dr. Ken Snyder, the dental director of the St. Vincent de Paul Charity Dental Clinic here in South Phoenix. And this is Betty Contreras, dental assistant extraordinaire. And one day, not too far away, to be dentist extraordinaire. So welcome to another edition of the Chronicles of Betty. Betty, you know, the last time we talked about how, you know, you came over here with your brother and his wife, your sister-in-law, and you stayed with him for a while, and things went pretty well, but then they kind of went downhill a little bit, and before you knew it, you were out on your own. Here you are, like an 11, 12-year-old girl out on your own, and you talked about, you know, some of the homes you were able to stay at, and some of the jobs you had. What were some of the jobs that you had during that period?
I was babysitting, and then I was taking care of this older lady, and then
let me write that down because I'm at my age.
I will.
Don't go away.
I think I was pretty good at it. And then a few of warehouses, and then restaurants.
Okay. And out of all those jobs, which job did you like the best?
The best. Oh, I forgot to count this one, but this was the best one. But before this one, I think it was Yoshi's. Yeah, because I remember when I thought that I was gonna work in the kitchen, like chopping the food, and no, they trained me as a cashier. So I couldn't believe I was like in the front being a cashier, and then I learned how to take the orders on the drive-through. So I was pretty good at it on both sides. So yeah,
that's kind of neat. Yeah. And so that's kind of where we met. We'll get into that in a few moments. Of all those jobs, which did you like the least?
The least? I am going to say, even though that I was pretty good at it, I think babysitting. Yeah, the kids that I was babysitting, they were bad. They were bad, so.
How did you get them to settle down? What did you do?
No, they were always hyper, so I couldn't wait for their parents to come home, and then woo, I was out of there. I didn't do it for too long, thank God.
Did you ever have to give any of them a fresh one?
No, they were little, and I don't know, they were too hyper. Yeah, no.
Yeah, so sometimes you have to put like a little, I don't know, sleepy tea in there.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
In her bottle.
I know.
Well, like, so during this time, you know, you were just trying to make enough money to get by and to survive, but did a thought ever occur to you that, hey, someday I want to do this, or the idea of a career, or actually doing something that you had a passion to do, did that ever occur to you during that period?
No.
Yeah, so.
Maybe not school for sure, but I don't know, for some reason I always wanted to be a model because I was so skinny and I wasn't tall. I don't know why. I wanted to be a model, but that was it. Nothing regarding school. Like I think the only thing I thought of was just working because I needed to pay bills and survive, but that was it.
And it's interesting how you mentioned tall. So my oldest daughter is 5'10", and that's considered too short to do runway.
Oof.
I mean, it's amazing.
I'm 5'3".
Yeah. But she models clothes and different things like that. You know, and they have you know, different conventions where they use models.
Yeah.
And so yeah, she does, you know, quite well with that. So works out pretty well. So let's go. And you mentioned Yoshi's, which is a Japanese drive-through restaurant on Central Avenue in Indian School. And so you mentioned that was your favorite job. And so that's actually where we met. And
yes.
The story is that, and that I think we mentioned on other episodes perhaps, but one of the assistants here, her car broke down. Someone gave her a ride to work. Her kids were in school locally here, and so I was going to give her a ride home out to the Sunny Slope area. And we picked the kids up, and they were young kids, and they were hungry, we want this, we want that. And I knew she was going to have to take care of her car when she got back home. And so I said, what do they like that stop we can, you know, and she said, oh, they like Yoshi's. So we drove through Yoshi's. I was in my RAV4, which I had for like 17 years, and I had over 400,000 miles on that. And it spent, I think, 7 years at the U of A with a couple of my kids. Looked like it had been in a demolition derby, but it ran. And I was proud of that car because it ran.
It still
And,
runs.
yeah, I know it is.
About.
Yeah, we donated it and it's still
Yeah.
running. Yeah. And so, geez, it's like what, maybe 24 years now or something. I don't know what it is.
Wow.
It's up there pretty much. 99 was when I bought that. So,
wow.
yeah,
That's
it's
20. Yeah.
Or I take it
21.
back, 97.
No way.
97. Yeah, so it's 25
Yeah.
years old. But anyway, I digress. So we came through, and you knew the other girl. You didn't really know her, but you.
No, but
she'd been
she
through,
was a customer, yeah, and
Yeah.
I used to say hi to her.
and so forth. And I had no idea what you got. Like I was driving, obviously, you're back and forth, but I had no idea what you're saying. But something about the way, I don't know, just you took our order, and I was looking for someone at the front desk who was personable and kind of upbeat, and obviously spoke Spanish because a lot of our patients were Spanish, and also a lot of the patients were a little shy about giving us information for the fact that they didn't know if we're going to pass it on to immigration or other government agencies, and so I needed someone that they could really trust. And I don't know, something about you, just the way you took our order, I thought, now here's a girl I can trust. Then you totally screwed up our order, and now you did. Now you got it right, yeah. So what was your first impression? I mean, here comes this RAV4, this guy, and I mean, what was your first impression?
Well, what I remember is that obviously I knew how to take the order, but I didn't understand English very good. So I remember this other, your assistant translating whatever we were talking. And I don't know, I just thought that you were a really nice person. That's
You could
what
tell
I
just
thought.
by my order, huh?
Not by you. Well, not that, but just you were joking around most of the time. So I'm like, oh, he's a good person, like me.
Yeah. And so as I was pulling out of the driveway, I thought, what the heck, and I pulled right into the
I
parking
remember,
lot.
yes, I got
Yeah.
scared.
So why did you get scared? Or what
Because
did you-
I thought I had given you guys the wrong order, and I was like, oh, see all the talking, and I didn't pay attention, and I gave them the wrong order. And nope, it wasn't that.
And so when she came in, could she walk right up, or were there other customers she had to wait to?
No, I think there was no one in the front. No,
Okay.
no people, no customers.
And do you remember roughly like what she said, or?
She just gave me your card with St. Vincent de Paul information, and then she said that you wanted to see if I wanted to work for you guys, and I was like, yeah. Well, I was looking for another job at that time, so I'm like, it's closer to where I live, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a try, and I did. I'm glad I did. Yes. What he didn't know is that I didn't speak English. So, yeah, I spoke Spanish for the front desk, but I didn't speak English.
Well, she didn't know I didn't speak Spanish at the time either.
Yeah.
But you, even though it said dental, you didn't think you were going to be anywhere near teeth, right?
No, not at all. Like, I knew you were a doctor, but I didn't know what kind of doctor you were. And then when I came, I thought that I was going to be cleaning your offices at night. So I'm like, oh, okay, as long as it's close to my house. And then, like I said, I was already looking for something different. And I was like, if they pay me a little more, I will be more happy.
Yeah.
But no, he's like, nope, you're going to be my assistant. So
that morning when you were getting ready for the interview, I have 3 daughters and have gone on numerous interviews and so I mean, did you have to think twice, like, well, gee, what should I wear? What am I going to wear? Or do you remember any
well,
of that?
even though if I wanted to wear something nice, I didn't have anything.
So you wore your no-shoe uniform? No, you didn't wear
Almost.
that, no, but yeah.
Almost. I was wearing just a simple shirt and jeans and tennis shoes, and then my hair the way I have it, and that was.
Yeah. Were you nervous coming up the steps?
Yes, I was, because I didn't speak English, so I knew someone was gonna have to translate, and I didn't know if you were gonna hire me, and I don't know, God, it's good.
So you thought the fact you didn't speak English that might just eliminate you
Oh,
from...
for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, what do you remember at all about that interview? I know it was Christmas time, and my office was filled with toys. I mean, we hardly had room to sit down because Santa comes every year with the kids in the neighborhood. And what do you remember about the interview at all? Or,
I remember that it was Christmas time and that there was a lot of presents. I didn't know what you guys did, what those presents. Now I know, but I remember Janice. She was interviewing me as well, and then I remember her because I understood a little bit of English, but I didn't spoke.
yeah.
Maybe a few words, but no, like.
And for those who don't know, Janice at the time was the medical director and the overall director of the clinic. And she actually went to Mexico to learn Spanish. She went down there like for a month and immersed herself.
What? And she spoke Spanish to me that day?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So I remember her asking me why that I wanted to work here at St. Vincent de Paul, become a team member of St. Vincent de Paul. And I didn't know what to say. The only thing I remember saying to her that I just needed one opportunity. One opportunity I need. That's it. And I don't know. God is good, I'm telling you. She understood what I was trying to do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's the answer.
her.
That was a good answer.
Yeah.
It's not like I want more pay or I want,
Yeah, no,
how much
opportunity.
vacation do I get?
Yeah.
Some of the things people ask the first interview, probably you'll advise. Wow, and then when you were going down the steps, did you think you had the job or no, or what were your
No,
thoughts?
I didn't think I was gonna get the job. No, I'm like, I don't speak English. Like, how am I gonna get the job? Although to be cleaning offices, you don't need to speak the language. You just need your
Yeah.
your hands. But I still thought that I was not gonna get the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then, as we were parting and we shook hands, you said to me you wanted to pretend you knew English, I guess, and you
Yep,
told me
that's-
something you'd seen on a commercial on
correct,
TV,
yeah.
and so you told me.
Don't drink and drive.
I thought that's kind of strange, but anyway, that was humorous. I mean,
Yeah, I just thought, like I need to say something else so they can know that I speak a little bit, at least not just opportunity.
And then when you came here, and you were so good with the kids. That's what impressed me, and with the patients and putting them at ease and so forth. Even though you were pretty young, and so you ended up in the back.
Yeah, so my first day when they told me, okay, you have the job, you come on Monday, you're gonna start. I came again with jeans, tennis shoes, and a regular shirt because I thought that I was gonna be cleaning. And then I remember that they gave me a gown, and then your assistant was so helpful, and she was telling me everything that I needed to do. And I remember she said, go grab this chart from the wall. Remember that they used to put the charts in there?
Everything was like
And
paper.
then she said, go call down this name and scream it loud so they can hear it. And I'm like, wait, what do you mean? And she said, well, today you're gonna start working as his assistant. And I was like, what do you mean assistant? And she said, you're gonna be a dental assistant, a doctor's assistant. And I was like, oh my goodness, yeah. It was nice. It was pretty nice. I was so scared, but I think it was the best opportunity they gave me.
And at the end of the day, like when you got home, or maybe even that night when you went to bed and things were going through your mind, what were your thoughts at that point?
I don't know if I was gonna survive. For some reason, I thought that you guys were not gonna keep me, for a long time because I didn't speak the language. I have no education, no nothing. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure someone else is gonna come better with a degree and certificate and you name it, and
And then,
But at the same time, I was happy. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this is different, and I didn't know what a dentist was because I never went to a dentist in Mexico. So it was like so amazing to see all that, the numbing part, filling a tooth, and all those things. Yeah, it was pretty neat.
well, I can't tell you. Here we are. How many years later?
20 years later.
20 years later,
Yeah.
and you're only a few classes away from getting into dental school, and it'll go full circle. So, yeah, that's so exciting, and I can't tell you what a pleasure it's been to work with you all these years, and what an inspiration you are, not only to the patients, and it marveled me, like when you were 18, how you, and I mean this in a very positive way, how you handled the parents You know, like you would tell them, you need to make sure he brushes, you need to make sure this, you need, in a very nice way. But I mean, you were, for as young as you were, kind of amazed me, like, wow, this is great, you know.
I have
so,
learned a lot throughout the years, and it's because of you.
well, we make, how they say, a bien equipo.
Exactly.
A good team.
Yes.
So please join us again here on the Chronicles of Betty. And if you would like to help us in our mission of providing dental care to those in need who have no other access to care, you can see on the website how you can do that. And please visit the St. Vincent de Paul website. You can pick what department you want to donate to. If you choose dental, that's fine, designate that. There's many other services that might resonate with you. But either way, please say that you heard about it on the Chronicles of Betty. And until next time, be true to your teeth,
And
and they won't be false to you.